The holidays are my Olympics. Watch out, baby. I got us taken care of. I'm going to be showing you the cinnamon rolls that you're going to have in the morning, the seitan marsala that, oh, chef's kiss, you're going to have as your main. And as a little palate cleanser between the two, I'm going to be showing you a cozy, creamy wild rice soup. Let's go, baby. We're doing this thing. Today's recipes are from the following three cookbooks. Our morning cinnamon rolls are from the Healthy Desserts cookbook. Our palate cleanser is from the Healthy Soups cookbook. And then our main dish, the seitan marsala, is from the Healthy Holidays cookbook. We're going to start out with the star of the show, which is the seitan marsala. This was actually inspired by one of my favorite restaurants in the Boston area. And years ago, I would get the seitan marsala over and over and over again. And then I said, Chef, I'm moving to Australia and I won't be able to get your seitan anymore. And he pulled me into the kitchen and he showed me how I could make this on my own. Bless his heart. Well, now I'm back in Boston. I don't have to make it on my own, but I know how to make it on my own. And I'm sharing with you a terrific dish that is perfect for vegetarians, vegans, and meat eaters alike. This will knock their socks off. If you are gluten-free or dining with somebody who's gluten-free, you would want to substitute the seitan for tofu or tempeh and get ready to be amazed. We're going to start by taking 2 cups of peeled shallots, and I actually do prefer to keep some of them whole because they're super delicious, and water sauteing these over medium-high heat alongside 1 pound of sliced baby bella mushrooms. You're going to cook this for about 5 to 7 minutes. And then you're going to add a half a cup of Marsala cooking wine. You want to cook this until the amount of Marsala wine has reduced by half. Then you're going to add in 1 cup of veggie broth. Next, I'm going to add in at least 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, or you could use flour to thicken this up. Then I'm going to add in my seitan. You can either cut it up into bite-sized pieces, or you can leave it sort of as beef would be. You're going to let this simmer for a couple minutes until the sauce is nice and thick, and enjoy. The next recipe is a very important recipe, and it is from the Healthy Holidays cookbook. Cinnamon rolls were always a part of my Christmas morning, and I wanted to be able to enjoy that tradition, but not feel gross afterwards. And so I developed this oil-free, gorgeous cinnamon roll recipe that is going to make your morning. You're going to feel great afterwards, and you won't be in a food coma for the entire holiday. We're going to start by preheating the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Then you're going to take 4 dates and put these into a bowl and put boiling hot water over them. Let them sit for about 10 to 15 minutes to soften up. While that's happening, you can take 3/4 of a cup of non-dairy milk and heat it up so that the yeast can be activated. And we're going to take a packet of active yeast and mix it in with the non-dairy milk and let it dissolve for about 5 minutes. While that's happening, in a separate bowl, you're going to mix together 2 cups of flour, baking powder, and cinnamon. Now the dates should be nice and soft, so you can chop all of these up. If you're feeling lazy, you could also just use date paste. And in a separate bowl, mix together 5 tablespoons of applesauce, date paste, and the yeast. Then we're going to mix together the wet and dry ingredients. Add in another half cup of flour, continue to stir. And then take a rolling pin and roll out the dough into a rectangle. Then you're going to take some more dates and make some more date paste. I will say that you're probably best off blending these in a blender or just using date paste that is from the store, but I was doing it the lazy way. And mix it with some applesauce. And you're going to spread that across the cinnamon rolls, roll them up nice and tight, and cut them up into 6 pieces. Then you can put each of the rolls onto a cake pan lined with parchment paper, bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then spread on top with frosting. I actually do have a frosting recipe in the Healthy Desserts cookbook. It's just a simple combination. It's tofu based, and I'll have that in the description bar as well. Now, let's keep it classic with a soup. This is from the Healthy Soups cookbook, and I knew that my boyfriend loved me before I made the Healthy Soups cookbook, but now it's certain. I got him right here. Palm of my hand, baby. They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Get the Healthy Soups cookbook. We're going to start out with 1 onion that has been diced, a half a cup of celery, a half a cup of carrots, and a half a cup of mushrooms, making sure that these are all chopped and sliced, and you're going to water saute these. Then, super simple, we're just going to add a bay leaf, 4 cloves of garlic that have been chopped, a half a cup of dry wild rice, 1.5 cups of potatoes that have been diced, and 3.5 cups of veggie broth, along with a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning. And we're going to mix all of this well and let it come to a boil for about 20 minutes. Then we're going to add in 2/3 of a cup of oat milk, along with a cup of kale that has been destemmed and chopped. And then to your taste preferences, adding in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and a little bit of black pepper. If you like these recipes, then you will love the 3 cookbooks that they came from. They're linked in the description bar. Get them now. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next one.